This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi, everybody.
Morning.
Nathan's scratching himself.
Got a bad rash.
A lot.
Not good. Shouldn't have slept with Sean.
Yeah, those crabs, they'll get you.
Yeah, it's not good. We're gonna.
I did warn you.
We're going to work out, learn about mite bites. Mite bites.
You're going to
My
hear
boss.
about some things that we didn't even know were a thing. And
That thing about the thing that...
with that thing? What?
Yeah, I reckon it's really... Wow. Does it make you nervous now about the other
Yes.
things?
Well, I mean, my point is, here I am, like...
Minding your own
taking a
business.
plant into my world, giving them a great new home, like a lovely new pot, and then they like are swinging at me with mites, and I'm
right
like,
at you.
"Are you serious, mate? I could leave you outside. There's criminals and stuff out there."
Well, maybe it's not the plants themselves, it's the things that are on the plants that are going, no, you're taking the attention away from us because we've been a part of the plant's life for a while. And then they're coming for you. You know what I mean?
Get out of my business and stop burrowing into my skin. if there are eggs in me right now, I don't like it.
Trees as well are playing an important part in our lives. We spoke to Tina Altieri, Channel 7 reporter, about because there's trees that are slated to be cut down and people are angry about it. People have strong feelings about trees.
Certainly do.
There's a really upset sniper out there that's been trying to kill me, and he was throwing off his game today. We're going to find out why.
I think that's about it.
Well, Sean, when you add something for the snipers, you've hit everyone.
Exactly.
Hit every market.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean.
We're dedicated to the craft of radio.
Do you want to have the rest of the day off?
Please.
937.
It's 3:06. Nathan, Nat and Sean. Happy Tuesday, friend.
Oh, it's a good day, isn't
Here
it?
we
I don't know.
are.
Things are all asked about.
Why, what's the matter?
Well, Nathan's just telling me before this, we came on air that he's eaten a banana this morning before we came to work. And as we know, Natalie, me and you, at what time?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock on the dot. We go out and we have breakfast together. Amy's got like...
We don't leave the building.
No,
we go to
no,
the kitchen.
Oh, I swear, yeah, we just go
Got a
for
lovely cafe down the corner.
avocado and eggs. And Amy's got like 2 kilos of her mince dish that she gets stuck into. And Nathan, you only eat when we get a reward.
Yeah.
A reward.
A reward.
A reward.
A reward.
Yeah.
And what happened today?
I don't know. I bought some bananas yesterday. I put them in the bowl. And then this morning when I was getting ready, I went, I might have a banana.
No,
so then
hang
I
on.
stood in my kitchen eating a banana. And I thought, this is so weird.
That's not how you live your life. You put your bananas in the bowl, and then about 2 weeks later, you take them out and throw them in the bin. Everybody knows that. But first you tell yourself, I'm going to make banana bread with those, and then you don't.
I
Then you throw
never
them in
make
the bin.
banana bread. I always want to make banana bread. But because when I strategically buy bananas, I buy them in different variations of greenness so they last the week. So,
good idea.
But I don't know.
I
I
still
just-
don't
So
eat
you
them.
break them, so you can break a yellow one off and then, because
Oh,
they're
no,
all displayed.
no. I think that's the rudest thing, to go in and get a bunch of 6 bananas and break 2 off and then leave 4 there. You need them.
But
in
what
their
if you
natural
only-
bunch.
If you only want 2.
Yeah, then look for 2 loosies.
No, but the only way they're loose is because somebody broke them off.
I know, but don't be the person that breaks them off. Keep bananas in their bunch. That's all I want in this world.
Okay.
rules for
I
life.
think there's been too many families ripped apart, Sean.
Oh, yeah, no, I appreciate what you're saying.
So,
yeah.
yeah, sorry for your
So
suffering.
yeah, I ate a banana.
How are you feeling about it?
Because I always say that in my world, my life is so routine that if a sniper wanted to kill me, they just have to go over the road and then literally they don't have to watch the window at the exact same time in the exact same place doing the exact same thing.
Yep.
This morning, they wouldn't have been able to get me because I was going, wait, what the hell's
on,
this?
so- yeah.
They were going, shit, he's eating a banana.
That's right.
What do we do
Throw
now?
everything
Do
out
we
the
kill him? Do we
window.
kill him? I don't know.
We're going to have to come back tomorrow.
This is in the dossier.
I think he's on to
We've
it.
been watching him for a month. This has never happened.
Mixed up his routine.
He's eating a banana. What does that mean?
Good morning to Nathan Snipers. Sorry about this morning. Plans went awry.
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Sean is Big Birdside. Life is such a treat. Sean is Big Birdside. Gets high from heat. Nathan, Nat and Sean are doing it for the kids. You can too by simply making a telethon donation at any Spud Shed store from now until Sunday, October 20, and you'll get a free 1 kilo bag of Spuds.
Oh, Nathan's about to start rummaging around in Tony's big
Blowing
stack.
my hands up.
We're trying to raise money for telethon.
Hey, when Tony was in here yesterday, shout out to him because most of the stuff he does, all proceeds go to
All.
whatever charity
It's
you're
not
supporting,
part
and he's big on
proceeds.
telephone.
It's everything.
Yeah.
So those socks, everything.
He's a real community. It's a real community business.
They're
It really
cheap
is.
socks and every single dollar goes to the telethon. And
most definitely.
Sam, who's our new Harry, he's wearing them right now.
Oh, Sam, chuck a leg up, brother.
Very comfortable.
Very
Yes,
nice.
yes.
The
Very
orange
nice.
on today.
Sam, we might get you to walk down the runway a little bit and we'll put it on the socials so
Yes.
people can see what that sock can do to them.
So that they can understand the power of a Tony Gallardi
Yeah.
sock.
Yeah.
Right now, though, we've got a big sack of spuds. In it, we know there are sweet potatoes,
Yep.
red potatoes, and white potatoes.
But it is a lucky dip. We're
Yes.
going to, without looking at it, put our hands in the sack,
That's
pull
right.
out a potato. If you guess what that potato is, boom, $50 for telethon. Plus, you're in the draw to win.
$5,000 Spud Shed voucher, which is incredible. And today, if you get it right,
Yes, Nat?
we'll go again to raise more money for telethon.
Yeah, great
How
idea.
about
Let's go to Fiona in Dutch. Hi, Fee.
Hey, how you going?
Good,
Hi,
mate.
Fee. All right, Fee. Do you feel like you're in the eye of the spud right now? Are you connecting with Tony's sack?
Of course.
Okay.
Who is it?
Nathan's
Who is it?
plunging his hand in right now. Fiona, what sort of potato has Nathan pulled out?
I think I'll go red, please.
Let's check with the sackettes.
That's what he said.
Red.
1-0.
Fiona, we're going to keep going and you're going to have another crack at it. You're definitely
draw.
in the draw for the $5,000 Spud Shed voucher. Nathan has another potato. What colour's this one?
I'll go white, please.
White. She thinks it's white, and it is, Sackettes. Oh, you got it
And
right.
that's all right.
That's all right. Okay.
Amazing. Oh, we're going to keep
People are
going.
in the eye of the
I know.
spud.
When you've got it, you've got it.
Keep
All
going.
right, he's got another potato. What's this one, Fiona?
Red.
Let's go with the red.
The potato is sweet. Oh, what a treat.
It's great.
I know, but you raised $100 for telethon, and we appreciate you.
Oh,
Thanks,
Fee.
Fiona. Denise, hello.
you.
Also in Dutch.
Hello.
Hello, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
Hello.
We've got a
Denise.
white potato, a red potato, a sweet potato. What are you choosing?
I'm choosing red.
The potato is white. And that's all right.
It was
It's all
white.
right, Nate.
Sorry,
It's all right,
Denise.
brother.
Don't blame the sackettes, blame the sack.
I know. Gavin, hello.
How you going, mate?
Hey, Gav.
Hi, Gav.
Gav. All right. Nathan has plunged his hand into Tony's big spud sack. Has he got a sweet potato or a white potato or a red potato?
White potato.
The potato is sweet. Oh, what a treat.
Yeah,
No,
sweet one.
and this
Gav,
one's like
sorry.
a claw from a velociraptor.
Yeah, look at that. Marie's in Leaderville. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, Marie.
Okay, we need you to be at one with the sack. Okay, are we there?
We are
All right.
Okay.
Which potato has Nathan pulled out?
definitely a sweet potato.
Definitely a sweet potato.
The potato is white. And that's all right.
Sorry, Marie.
Righto.
No joy.
Ashley is in Baldivis. Morning, Ash.
Hi, how you going?
Hi, Ash.
Morning.
Nat, can we get a score on how much we've raised so far?
$100.
Lift your game.
And that was all Fiona at the start.
Honey, make them do it better.
Ashley, feel it in your bones, okay? Which potato has Nathan just pulled from Tony's big sack?
I'm going to go red.
The potato is red. That's what he said.
According to Robert, this is the most interesting and exciting thing that's ever happened.
All right, Ash, you're in the draw for the $5,000 Spud Shed voucher, but because you're so good at this, we're going to get you to go again to raise more money. What's the next potato?
Let's go sweet.
I got it to my forehead.
Potato is white.
It was
And
white.
That's my
that's
fault.
right.
The red one, I put it to my head, and I psychically connected with her, and the white,
Yes.
the white one, I put it
Didn't
on too
work.
late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Ash. Steph's in Wandy. Morning, Steph.
Good morning, guys.
All right,
Righto,
you're the
Steph.
last one this morning, Steph. So we need you to be
okay.
good at this. Which potatoes Nathan pulled out of Tony's big sack?
Going to go red, please.
Red potato!
Yes!
The potato
Oh, Sean.
is red. That's what he said.
Well done, Steph. You're in the draw to win the $5,000 Spud Shed voucher. Nathan's pulled another potato. What do you
It's on
reckon?
my forehead, and I'm
You're able to
psychically
keep going.
connecting.
I'm going to go red again.
No, you ruined it.
The potato is white.
I mean, what do you have to
And
do?
that's all
I mean,
right.
Sean,
You can
here I
empty
am
it,
tapping into my powers,
You were.
and you don't even use them, mate. What's your
Maybe
problem?
she had eye now.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Okay, so
I was crossing over, Sean, literally crossing over.
I was there.
we raised $200 for telethon this
Yes.
morning, and Fiona, Ashley, and Steph all in Friday's draw to win that $5,000 Spud Shed voucher. We're going to have another crack tomorrow.
Oh, of
yeah.
course we are,
We've
'cause
raised $400
There
for
are
telethon
people
so
listening
far.
right now going, these people are rubbish. The amount of times I've guessed a potato by putting my hand in a sack blindfolded. Everyone's saying it.
If you
Everyone's
could
saying it.
practice at home, maybe overnight, and we'll have another crack at it
a good
tomorrow.
idea, Nat.
We're just trying to raise as much money for telethon as we can. Come on, lift.
It's the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
937's missing word for ABC Blinds. Transform your home for less with ABC Blinds Spring Inspiration Sale. Save up to 40% off indoor blinds, shutters and sheer curtains.
Here we go. Time to see if we can give away $5,000 for Nova's missing word with ABC Blinds. It's Caitlin Bassett's missing word this week.
Guess the word, win the money. Mel, how are you?
Hi, good morning.
Hi, Mel. $5,000. You'd be the best at spending it. Tell us why.
Who doesn't need it in this economy?
I mean, yeah.
So true.
I also have 2 rabbits, so I could...
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So this is
gonna be great.
You're like in Big Wee Wee's mind.
yeah, this is good intel.
Yeah, right.
All right, Mel. Well, here's Caitlin's sentence.
My rabbit, Big Wee Wee, loves...
Mel, for $5,000 and knowing the ins and outs of rabbits, what's the missing word?
Hopefully it's bananas.
Oh, it's not a vegetable was the clue.
Do rabbits eat bananas? Do they like them, Mel? Do you?
Absolutely they do, and their butt twitches and they eat it.
Same
Sean,
feeling.
Sean's butt twitches when he sees one.
Yeah, I wasn't eating it, though.
It must be so cute seeing them peel it. And
Yeah, that's right.
So delightful.
do they eat it from traditional, like from the tip to the base, or do they go from the side?
Or do you slice
They're
it up
not
for them?
fussy.
They're not fussy.
They'll eat the skin and everything. They're not fussy.
Side,
That's where
people
all
that eat
vitamins
bananas on the side bananas. They eat it like they
Yes.
hold it long ways and they eat it like that is ridiculous.
Does anyone do that?
Yeah, there is good girls.
No,
do
good
that.
girls break a piece off, Nathan. That's what good girls do. Mel, incorrect, I'm afraid.
Thank you.
I know.
Thanks, Mel.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
Ashley's in Baldiva this morning, Ash.
Good morning.
Hi, Ash. Do you have any history with rabbits?
No. Yes.
No, you ever known a guy named Warren? No, nothing.
Nothing.
Bought a rabbit once.
Did you?
No.
How was it?
Mechanical device, no.
Ash, here's the sentence.
My rabbit, Big Wee Wee, loves...
What's the missing word, Ash, for $5,000?
Cereal.
Cereal.
Cereal. What type of cereal would a rabbit like?
Cocoa Hops.
Crunchy one.
Nathan,
Thanks.
take the rest of the day off. Ash, it's not cereal.
Oh,
Cereal.
What are you talking about? What do you mean it's not dishing that out in Nutri-Grain every day?
Exactly.
Hello,
High man
Kerry.
food.
Hello.
Hi, Kerry.
Hi, Kerry.
Well,
Kerry.
we've learnt what it isn't. Let's have a listen to the sentence again.
My rabbit, Big Wee Wee, loves...
Now, we know it's not a vegetable, and bananas and cereal are out. What's the missing word, Kerry?
Chew toy?
Chew toy.
So your official word is just toy?
Yeah, for the rabbits.
Yes.
So just because it just has to be
Because
one
it's
word.
one word. So you're saying your answer is
Toys.
Toys. These like toys for children or adult toys?
Toys for rabbits, Nathan.
Oh, it's a rabbit toys.
You know, like
Yeah, plastic carrots and stuff, you know.
Do they recognise it as a plastic carrot? Do they recognise that as a
Say
carrot?
with a baby
Like, do
carrot.
they go, oh, that's a carrot, and they go, oh, that's not real? Like, do they? I don't know. I don't know their understanding
Yeah,
of things.
dogs got stuff
I don't
like
know.
that, yeah.
I don't know.
hey, Kerry.
Yep.
Incorrect, I'm afraid.
Oh.
I know, I can't
I
believe
know.
it
Well, there
either.
you go. I was about to start my whole bloody
Rabbit toy
empire.
empire. We're not saying they don't use them.
Yeah,
It's
they
just
use
that
them.
Big Wee Wee.
Big wee wee.
It's
Not for him.
not what Big Wee Wee loves. All right.
Money's still in play.
Money
Big
is
Wee
still
Wee
in play.
is a mystery. I think maybe Caitlin should bring Big Wee Wee in.
Yes, she
tomorrow.
has. She brought him in one time when you went here,
but we
Nathan.
should get another look and see, maybe interview him and see if he wants to let us know what he
is a
likes.
monster.
Good one. What do you think? Yeah.
Ross will give you another clue after
will.
9 o'clock this morning, so make sure you're listening very closely if you want to win $5,000.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
There is a tree.
In my hood.
We're very worried about
There's
it.
a tree in my hood. I know exactly. Well, there's 10 trees. I would
Yeah.
actually, Nelly.
10
10
to get
trees. It's the area, if you know it well, in Mt Lawley. It's the railway bridge that you go underneath when you're on Guildford Road.
Yes.
So if you're going.
The subway,
If you're coming from Mt Lawley, you go underneath the under bridge, you've got those lights. It's that sort of area to the right. So it's sort of like a big verge that's been reclaimed by the state government.
And they're going to build on it.
They want to build community housing on there.
Yep.
Social housing, which is a really important thing. But there is a tree there that is over 100 years old, and people are furious because at the moment there are police bringing the tree loppers in so they can cut it down undisturbed, even though there's a man in one of them. This is one of the protesters down there who is she's very proper and she's very unpleased.
Oh, hang on, Sam, we're going to play that grab. Yep, got it. It's coming, everyone. It's coming.
That's all
These
right.
iconic ficus, we believe they're hilly, but we're not really sure of their identification. These two are at least 100 years old, and they are going to be removed today.
What do you
Which is
think?
sad. We're going to cross live now to Channel 7 reporter Tina Altieri, who is famous for being on the spot when big stories are breaking.
Hi, Tina.
I'm coming in right on cue, guys.
Perfect, Tina.
Tina, when I first saw this yesterday, we didn't have the volume up, right? So I was just watching it. And then suddenly when I saw it, I can see two sides of the story. I can see the fact that social housing is a very important thing. But 100-year-old trees.
I know, it's done the hard yards.
Come on.
Well, there's actually 10 of them, guys.
Yes.
10 100-year-old trees. They're the ficus trees, and I can see I've spent 2 mornings here, and they're huge. They create this incredible canopy, and they are beautiful. And it's not that the protesters are against the development of this affordable new housing development that they plan to build. They just want the trees to remain and be part of that final design. But I can tell you what, guys, in the last few minutes, it might sound quiet behind me, but everyone is kind of sort of exhaled because what's been happening, they've all been holding their breath over the last 15 minutes. We've seen ropers go in with harnesses. I've never heard of ropers before. Have you guys heard of
No,
ropers?
it's a job, is it?
No.
Roper.
These are professional ropers. They've got harnesses and they know how to climb trees apparently very well. They go up there and they literally break the chains of the protester who spent 26 hours up there.
Yes.
26 hours, yep. And so they cut the chains. It's a little bit tricky to get him down. Everyone's chanting. Everyone's like holding their breath. Will he, won't he come down? So whether he's, been coerced or whether he's agreed to come down. And in the meantime, there's been about, a sort of this rolling parade of about 12 security officers, police officers who've really tried to bring him down. Even the Director General of Planning came over trying to chat to him to say, come on, mate, it's time to come down.
Are people trying to knock him out of the tree with a frisbee?
Oh, look, anything's possible. And, at the end of the day, what they did was they managed to get him down. He came down. He was pretty upset, as you can imagine, because, he really felt that he put in a good effort. But
of course he did.
they've all been served with move-on notices. So they've been told if they go back onto this this private property, 1.4 hectares, that indeed they will face pretty hefty fines, even in some cases imprisonment. So, they moved pretty quick, smart. And they're off, and now the Director General is chatting to some of the protesters. These protesters claim they were given about 3 days' notice before the tree loppers were due to move in. They said, we're not having any of that. And so they have... They've done their very best, but now they've moved off. The area is now fenced, and the big question, when exactly will these trees be brought down? It doesn't mean that now that they've come face to face with somebody pretty high up in the Department of Planning who owns the land. Have they now at least perhaps persuaded him to talk to us before you bring these trees down? You can't do it afterwards. So maybe they will, but they certainly are in talks right now. There's about 100 protests here. They've been very, very passionate, and they've been very proud of their man up in the tree. As you can imagine, being chained 26 hours.
That's
not a
I wonder
small
if Uber
feat.
Eats delivers there.
The state government had said these trees are infected by asbestos.
Bullshit.
Yes.
I'm sorry, that is bullshit. The tree has never looked healthier. It is like something out of a storybook. And unless a tree is powered by asbestos,
What are
I
they
cannot
saying
see
about
anything.
that, Tina?
Come on.
Well, what they say is that they believe that the asbestos is sort of in the roots of the tree. But the protesters have said that can't be the case. That can't be the case. It has to be. They all agree that there is asbestos around, for sure. That's not in denial. They know that it's in the area and that it won't take much to dig it up. And they're saying, well, let's get rid of it in another way. Why do we have to bring these trees down to get rid of this asbestos, which they all know is around? So, it sort of seems like a common sense must prevail, and there's a lot of pretty angry people.
Tina, there's only one option. Get up the tree.
Yes, Tina.
You need to do this. You get up that tree, lady, and you stop this from happening.
Live cross.
I've been called many things in the past, but never a tree lady.
You've got a live cross at 7:30 for sunrise. So get up that tree and do it from there,
Yes,
Tina.
Tina.
Good on you, Tina.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, honey.
Nath, I agree with you. I threw that out there with the asbestos situation, but
Bullshit.
it's amazing if the government and or any business wants something to happen, they'll find a reason, and there's the reason that they've come up with.
My favourite is the asbestos is in the root system, so you can't really check. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah.
I really do think.
Unlikely.
I think there is a compromise there. They are beautiful 100-year-old trees. Work out if you can put the building and the trees together.
Yes.
Just save a few of them.
I would have thought they would have got in there and released some of those polyphagosporas that are the little beetles that have, knocked off all the trees in Hyde Park and that sort of stuff. Put some of them on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Then they've got a reason.
They're gone, sorry, they're all rotten, we're taking them out.
Yeah, unbelievable.
They are keeping a few. I think was there 25 that they're keeping, they're getting rid of 10? Is that what the number was?
It's 10 in total.
10
in total.
Yeah, and they want to get rid of all of them. But the thing is, have you ever had a strong feeling towards a tree? Like
not in love or hate. Not in a good way.
Like, what's
Well, a couple of times. One time in Eastern Manor, we had a neighbour's tree, and it would have been like a blue gum. Are they in our area in that? Those ones?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
you know more than me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm saying it's a blue gum. And if you're a pool owner, and I know there's a fair few people that aren't, we had this discussion yesterday. There's a fair few people
like
that
a rich
are.
white man's problem, but
No,
keep
it's
going.
not. Plenty of people have got pools.
Pool owners will get furious about this.
Yeah. They absolutely just cover your joint massively, and they stuff up your
filters and
filter
stuff.
in a massive way. So that's been a huge issue.
My dad hates the tree at the front of our house. It's beautiful, but it's a sweet gum, so it's got those spiky balls, that green balls
yeah, I
that
know the
fall off,
ones.
and then they go brown and hard. And that is like, if you imagine stepping on Lego, but Lego has knives.
Yeah.
That is that. And then to mow your lawn, you have to make sure they're all off because they become projectiles, like bullets. It is the stupidest tree ever.
But people might love that
Dad
tree because that would have been just a great moment in their life that represents a time.
Yeah.
Everyone, we want
Strong
to talk
feelings about trees.
your relationship with the tree. Is it hate or is it love?
Hello, Nadine.
Hello, how are you?
Hey,
Good,
Nadine.
Nadine, do you feel strongly about a tree?
I do. I've got a 40-year-old liquid amber at the front of my house. Mm-hmm. My father-in-law planted it, and it's not in line with the letterbox and council protocol.
Yeah.
But as we're trying to do a subdivision, this tree's right in the way of the driveway, and the City of Stirling will not let us remove it.
But it actually isn't planted in the correct place, regardless.
Regardless, but they're saying that the street canopy requires this tree. They valued the tree at $26,000. We said we would pay for that to be removed and replanted, but would replant more trees in the area. It's gone on for 12 months, and they're still saying no, the tree has to remain, and therefore we can't put our driveway.
So you can't
Can I say I've seen this happen where someone wasn't allowed to move a tree, and the driveway was in this ridiculous snaking thing, and it wasn't a big yard.
Yeah.
And it was on the weirdest angle to get into the house, and like a bigger car couldn't fit in there. So you've given them compromises. We'll move the tree. We'll pay for the tree to be moved.
Absolutely.
That makes no sense.
We've even met with them. We've met with them, and it's gone on for 12 months.
That's beautiful.
So
That's that big red one.
Yeah, that's a liquid amber. They're beautiful trees.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Like, okay. Well, do you hate the tree?
Like, look at that one.
What do you think about the tree?
Oh, look, I hate the tree in winter.
Yeah, all the
In winter,
leaves.
it's a skeleton.
Oh,
yeah,
of course.
It's
So your place looks haunted. Your place looks haunted in winter, does
Absolutely.
it?
But there's no reason why you can't move the tree. And you're bringing another... at this point in time, we don't have the space to be able to
I see what you're saying.
house and land packages and all that kind of
Suburban
stuff.
infill.
It's us or them, Sean, is what you're saying.
It's
us or the trees. It's us or the trees.
No, just move the tree. Just to
When
the
there
left
is
of
a
it.
solution.
Bloody thing.
Exactly. That's crazy.
And it's got like an invasive root system, so it's a trip hazard as well.
I mean, it stole a purse once. The root literally went into a bag and stole a purse.
This tree is downright evil. Good luck, Nadine. Thank
God.
you. James is also in Dianella. Hello, James.
Good morning.
Hey, James.
Okay, trees
Good,
are a hot
James.
issue in Dianella. Are you pro-tree, or is the tree? Have you had enough of this tree?
No, I'm all for the tree. So late last year we just purchased a house, and we had these 5 beautiful palm trees in a planter box like right beside the pool. And when we purchased the house, the owner said that you probably want to dig these out because eventually they'll blow out the planter box and it'll fall into your pool.
Yep.
Yes.
And I was like, no, that's never going to happen. And then the wife's like, it's nearly a year. The guy said a year, you have to pull them out. I said, no, just stop waking up, looking at the pool area, having my morning coffee. And then one morning I've come downstairs and got the morning coffee and gone outside to my little barley retreat. And I looked over and and there was no palm trees.
What
Was it in the pool?
What happened?
They were in the pool.
Oh, it was such a hot day. They're like,
The whole planter box flew out into the
whole
pool.
thing.
Yeah.
So your wife
Mate,
is
those
right.
roots are strong.
Isn't that, isn't that a terrible thing when your wife is right?
Yeah, she's always right.
So what did you have to do? Could you save them, plant them somewhere else or anything?
It's gone.
Gone.
Filled the pool.
Oh, it killed the pool.
Yeah.
How much damage worth?
Oh, it just filled the pool full of bricks and rocks and soil and
Oh, right.
and the, and the 5 palm trees with it.
So let's get your verdict. Do you love those trees or do you hate them?
I used to love those trees.
But they've broken up now.
I mean, it's a relationship. Things happen.
Now they're just somebody that he used to know.
The damage feels good.
Yeah,
Thanks, James.
it happens.
Feelings towards trees.
I know. Vicky's in Bull Creek. Hi, Vic.
Hello.
Hi, Vicky. We're talking about strong relationships to trees, whether they be good or bad.
A positive experience.
Great.
Oh, great.
So we used to live in a house in Applecross. It was actually John Alexander's original house. So it was about 30 years ago we lived there. So it would have been probably 40 years old before that.
Yeah.
Anyway, there was a massive date palm in the back of the house, like the little corner block, a huge date palm. And anyway, when they bulldozed the house, they actually transferred the tree to Burswood.
Oh, really?
Oh, around the grounds.
Yeah.
By transfer,
Yes, they knew the
sold,
owner of the
right?
house.
Yeah.
She told us, yeah. So I was like, oh, that was really nice because I loved the tree. It was so
That's
wasn't it?
nice. So now you know where it is.
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you ever gone down to visit it?
There's plenty of them down there, but apparently there's a whole heap of them down there, and one of them is one of those.
No,
so,
you'll know which one it is. I've seen Avatar. You connect to your tree, you know.
You stand there and do this for your legs.
Yeah.
You slap your legs and it runs up to you.
Everything. It was really cool.
Hey, Vicky, on that property that you used to live at, did they just do one house or they did multiple dwellings on there?
Multiple
houses on that
the
block?
one
No, it's just one corner block. It was just his house. It was an had all old French windows out the back on the corner and everything. Yeah, on the corner of Matheson and Kintail.
For criminals, right? If you just tracked when a family was away, had a beautiful tree in your property, you could like dig it out and then sell it on Gumtree, I'm guessing.
No, that's only for eucalyptuses.
Because like people that make it's big money with established trees.
It's a lot of money.
It is. Yeah. Thanks, Vicky.
It is.
Let's go
No
to
problem.
Alex in Scarborough. Hi, Alex.
How are you going?
Now,
Good,
Alex, you're in the biz. You're an arborist.
Yes.
Wow, okay, so do the people that go up in the trees and chain themselves to branches, do they hate you?
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Alex, what do you reckon the decision from the council is in this respect, or the state government? They've just decided that they want to get rid of these trees.
Every council has different rules.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say a specific rule for different councils, but mainly it's if you've got to get rid of a tree, the tree needs to be damaged, storm damaged, or a threat to a house, or it's dying.
Okay.
Otherwise, there's no reason why the tree should come out.
Yeah.
For a tree removal approval from the council, it takes months. It's not just done overnight.
And they found out 3 days ago this was happening. Hey,
No, is that the people or is that
Yes.
the council?
No, that's
The people.
No, that's the people. Yeah, they weren't informed, and it was apparently really small, and like it was only there was a pamphlet done to a few houses. It was a very controlled situation. They're saying that the roots have got asbestos in them. Is that real? Can that be a thing? And what would happen?
No, I've never heard of that before.
That's a good question.
It's in the ground for sure, growing around the roots, but it's not in the roots.
So hashtag asbestos roots is not a thing?
No, I don't think so, no.
Hey, Alex, what's your favourite tree?
Probably an oak.
Okay.
like-
What's your least favourite tree?
Jap pepper, which is a weed, or
I had one of those.
What's wrong with them?
They do. They just spring out, just grew out of nowhere. My neighbour's got one, and it kind of just, and they're enormous, and it's like they grow really fast, really fast. I thought I was just a genius gardener, but no, it's a weed, and it had to be. It's been dug out now.
Oh, is it? But is it a pretty weed?
I mean, it was pushing over a fence.
That's not.
Hey, Alex, are different trees harder to get rid of, like cut down? Do you have to spend more time getting rid of them?
yes. So Jap pepper, for example, it tangles with each other.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
Probably the easiest tree would be like a eucalyptus.
Yeah,
because
right.
it's just straight and open.
Have you ever fallen out of a tree with your harnesses not being done properly?
No, so I'm not a climber, but I do use cherry pickers I've never fallen out of a tree, but I've got stuck into one.
They're trying to get the people out of the trees now. How'd they get you out? Someone just threw a frisbee at him. I guarantee it's a frisbee. Someone just hit him with a frisbee.
You send a squirrel up. Thank you, Alex.
Exactly right.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
This year we're doing something a little bit extra special to launch the telethon weekend with a bang.
Hit it. One of the best memories from telethon, the conga line. Celebrities holding the waist of other celebrities, walking awkwardly, doing a snake around the stage of telethon, celebrating. Was it every time you made the $1 million mark?
Yeah, you made $1 million mark.
Milestone.
Milestones.
So now, what do we raise these days? Like 50 million or something? Yeah. Jeez, there's a lot of conga lines. This Friday, in fact, the 18th, we'll be taking our show on the road from 7 a.m, walking from our studio.
Not walking. Congering
to the RAC Arena to kick things off. And we'll have a $5,000 donation.
We'll be making money along the way. We'll be seeing special guests that'll be popping up to join the conga line. I think as soon as someone puts their hands on the hip of the conga line, you can't break until the end.
We're going to be, that's right. We're going to be heading up Hay Street, so against the flow of traffic. Yeah. So you'll see us as you're driving down. And then we're going to go down Wellington Street as well to head towards RAC Arena. So, we'll have buckets where you can chuck a donation in for telethon, and we'll deliver that to them there. If you want to come and join us, what's a conga line if people can't join in?
Imagine
so
that.
you are very welcome to come and tag on to the end of our conga line if you want.
Going to work that day and saying, what did you do this morning? Yeah. Oh, went on conga line.
You don't have to conga all the way. You can just conga a little bit.
Just stop your car, open the door, get out and conga, leave the car where it is.
Yeah, that's
It'll
right.
Be fine.
Exactly. It is our conga line for telethon with Bank West. It is going to be a cracking day. The sun will be shining.
It's going to be amazing.
No rain. It's going to be so good.
Just a whole bunch of awkward shuffling towards a donation. And that's all we ask for in this world.
Exactly right.
It's the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Get up to 50% off selected Domino's pizzas this week only. Order in store or online at domino's.com.au. Conditions apply.
All right, up the grabs. We've got $1,000 cash to give away thanks to our mates Domino's, but how's it going to be split up?
Will they halve or steal it? And in this case, well, let's meet our contestants first. We'll get a bit of a feel here.
Get a vibe.
Brooke is in City Beach. G'day, Brooke.
Hi, team. How you going?
Fantastic, Brooke. Are you an honest person, Brooke?
Oh, I like to think I'm an honest person.
Yeah.
Didn't say yes outright, though.
Definitely.
Yeah, we all like to think things about ourselves, whether they're true or not. You're playing against Mike from Melville. Let's check in with him. Hi, Mike.
Hello, how are you, Nathan?
Good, buddy.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah,
Mike.
Very well. You've been calling for years.
Yes.
You're an honest guy. You're an honest guy.
I am.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
So, Brooke, meet Mike. Mike, meet Brooke. Why don't you discuss with each other what your plans are? Go for it, guys.
Hi, Brooke.
Okay, well, I'm actually dropping the kids off at school at the moment, so we did a family vote as to what we were going to do.
Okay, good.
What did the family say?
I've got 3 very competitive children, but they said I should halve it.
Okay. What do you think about that, Mike?
Well, I am definitely on that line. I see it that 500 is definitely better than $0. So,
it is, isn't it?
Couldn't agree more.
So I'm going to give Brooke my word that I will split it.
Natalie, his word is his bond
word.
too, as you know.
My word. Wow.
And, well, Brooke will have to take that and do what she wants to do, but I'm definitely going to say that I'll halve it.
Okay.
Well, you know what? That's some honesty there.
I know.
That's some honesty. That's some integrity. That's some. It's demure. It's correct.
Yes, it's mindful. Okay, Brooke and Mike, we're going to count you down.
We're going to go 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
And then we want you both to yell loudly, either halve or steal.
Now, remember, everybody playing at home, if you're playing this in your own car, if they both yell halvies, it's great, $500 each. If one of them yells halves and the other one yells steal, the person that yells steal, that has gone against their word, will get $1,000.
And if you both yell steal, nobody gets anything in at jackpots tomorrow.
Let's count down, everybody.
Okay, here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Half.
Oh!
They both halved.
They both halved. I honestly thought...
I didn't trust Mike.
Oh, really? I thought that Brooke was a liar.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I thought Brooke was a liar.
Mike swore.
You both won $500 cash thanks to Domino's. Mike's word is good.
I know, but that was a perfect opportunity for Brooke. Mike said that was his word, so we knew that he stood that way. If he'd have gone the other way, he could have taken 1,000.
No, but Brooke had asked her children.
But they were competitive.
Have you heard that, everybody? Mike is a really strong mark if you want to get him.
Exactly. Exactly, that's right. You can get him to do anything.
He's honest. He doesn't think bad things happen in the world. Get him.
Well done. $500 each, and you get to go through the day knowing you're both great people.
Can I say this is 2 days now? 2 days. Back to back of honesty. No worries. Thank you for bringing some integrity to this show.
That's right.
We don't like it.
I don't like it. I'm not stand for it on Wednesday.
$1,000 up for grabs tomorrow.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Wow. I've experienced something I've never experienced before. It took Googling to work out what was going on, and then when I say it to other people, they've never heard of this happening to anyone that they know.
Okay.
But yet it's a thing that happens. So, as we know, I have recently come into my plant era, and now
You barely mentioned it.
You're
getting angry.
obsessed.
Getting angry. No, I'm off it. There's something that turns Sean in every relationship. A little thing.
Don't give me a minute.
Have the plants been mouthing off
take
at you?
them off. Oh, they do. They talk back, Nath.
So, a few weeks ago, I said to my mum, I think I might have bed bugs. And she wouldn't have bed bugs.
Oh, that's
Where would you get bed bugs from? Like, you get them from,
No, but that's worse.
cheap hotels in, like, third world countries.
Yeah, and she goes, why? And I said, because I swear I've got a couple of bites on the back of my thighs. And Mum was like, and that's weird for me because I don't get bitten by anything. I've never had a mosquito bite. So,
no, that's right.
So, anyway, that happened a couple of weeks ago. And then I sort of forgot, got busy, rah-rah. And then over the last couple of weeks, I've been scratching. It's been itching, but I've been unconscious.
Do you think it's got crabs, Sean?
The thing is, I haven't had any...
If you use...
I haven't had any history with this, so I don't know how long something
Sean's
itches
got some
with.
stories.
I don't know what... You know what I mean? I just don't know what a bite is.
You don't know what a bite is?
I haven't feel it. Well, if you haven't had one before, how do you know what it feels like?
Well, I've had bed bugs before, and they've absolutely beaten me to death.
Yeah, right.
Because you feel that little biting and then like scratching, Nath, like something's going you, and then the next day, obviously, you turn up with these rashes, and you have got miniature bites.
Mate, well, on the weekend, suddenly I was getting changed, and then I looked down, and all over my legs are all these little red bumps, and like just up here, I showed you guys yesterday, near my waist, it's like a burn or a rash.
Yes, it's a rash.
And I'm going, what the hell's
Does it hurt when you wee?
No.
Okay, good.
No, it doesn't. But it is hard to wee on it, Sean.
Yeah, on yourself.
Turn it
Yeah,
around.
turn it around, yeah. Put a kink in the hose.
I'm putting a hose back in your face.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, this is full on. And I think I've been bitten by something. I'm going, what could it be? A little bit of investigation.
Dr. Google.
I went to I suddenly went to my plants to have a look for something because I looked at an image and went, that's exactly what I've got. On one of my plants, we're going to put a picture up on our socials right now, bloody garden mites. Have you ever, we've all heard of mites.
I've heard of mites, but I've never heard of garden mites.
So there's a whole different, I don't know if it's garden mites, but there's itch mites, there's all these different kinds of mites. But these are the ones that, veggie mites.
That's the whole thing.
Marmites.
Anyway.
When we were kids, they were on the farm, there were red-legged earth mites.
Well,
but I didn't think they bit.
This one,
because we used to see them around a bit.
So then I got mite bites. I've gone to the chemist because I've worked out what it is, and I went to the pharmacist and I said, excuse me, I think I might have mite bites.
You might have them.
I might have mite bites. And then she goes, show me. So then I showed her, and she
took
goes,
your pants off?
And she goes, yeah, they're mites. Then I showed her the picture of the mites, and she goes, whoa, they're huge because they're big, furry white things, like the thing from that flies through the air, like Never Ending Story. Falcor.
Yeah, Falcor.
Like tiny falcors.
Yeah, Falcor.
So then she said, basically, she goes, so what's happened? She goes, you probably experienced this bite probably, if I'm seeing it now, it's probably a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I went,
so have you been sleeping with your plants? Is that...
My mum told me to get mum's going to get the plants out of your bedroom. She thought that because plants use a lot of oxygen, they're going to suffocate me.
Yeah.
I told her we live on Earth where there's all nature. If that was the case, we'd all be dead. But so anyway, it's gone up. It's gone everywhere. It's gone up my chest, everything like that. So I went and got some cream from them, and it's now starting to settle down. But she said as well, you're going to get new ones, so you're thinking the cream's going to settle up, but it's already in your system. So
they're already coming up.
Yeah. So I'm really worried because I felt something on my forehead, so I think I might just be
But
might bite.
Yeah, because you keep pouring at them, you're going to take some bark
That's
off
the worst
your
thing.
face.
I am itchy everywhere, and I hope everyone's starting to feel itchy
He
right
has
now.
to say we're
I
going
am.
to put
I was
mittens on him to stop him from scratching himself like a baby.
It's a good idea.
Because
now.
I'm not allowed to scratch yourself, so Nat just saw me then. I was just sitting here and just unconsciously scratching
We've
myself.
got to do that or got to put a cone on your head.
on my head and handcuff me.
I don't know how that'll work.
I want a cone
This
on his
is
head.
insane.
Mike Bites is a great name for a box of cereal.
Mike Bites.
Anyway, I'm taking that, by the way. No one else use it.
Yeah.
I want to know, has this happened to anybody else? Like,
Mighty Mite Bites.
well, no, not even just mite bites, but something something's
bugs, all
happened.
that kind
It
of
was a
stuff, no?
mystery.
It's got you?
Something's happened. It was a bit of a mystery, and then you found out that
It was a
you've
bite
been
of sorts.
bitten by mites. I was so angry, by the way, when I was washing my plants with detergent. By the way, I got really angry at a few of them. I just threw them in the bin and murdered them.
Wow, so you're blaming them.
Yeah. See, now my forehead's itchy. Oh my God, I'm itchy everywhere.
Everybody in their car is going to be scratching themselves because you've been talking about it non-stop.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Sam, hello.
G'day, guys.
Sam.
Now, Sam's our digital content dude.
Yeah, Jessica Vermeulen messaging about her my experience. She said, I thought we had bed bugs, whole body itchy with little pus lumps everywhere. I was like a crackhead ripping at my skin all day.
Oh, you would be. That's the worst feeling.
Thanks, Jess. Let's catch up with Susie from Mullaloo. Hang on, one tick. Susie,
Hi, Susie.
hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi,
Great,
good Susie.
Suze. Okay, have you had a run-in with
Something.
bites?
Oh, no, it's actually my son. He has, like, a condition that means that when he gets bit by any sort of bug, all the previous bites from, like, the past year or whatever start to flare up.
No!
Oh, get out.
Yeah.
It's like his body hasn't cleared his browser history and it just pulls everything up.
Yeah, pretty much. He needs to release the history and move on. It costs me a fortune in daycare fees.
Oh, so you're going to take him out or something, do you, Susie?
Because they think he's like way worse than what he is, but it's just that everything from the past.
He would look like he's got chicken pox or something, would he?
Yeah, that's it. He always looks like he's got chicken pox every summer. So like when we take him camping, he just looks terrible.
So just antihistamines and that gets him back on track?
Yeah, a couple of days off, antihistamine, some paracetamol, and he's all right. But,
what's it called? What's the condition called? Has it got a name?
I can't remember what it was called. It was some really random thing, but yeah, I was thinking, this child can't be suffering from chickenpox every medicine.
Nobody gets it that many.
But the teachers will follow him home from school and wait to see if he's being put in a pen. He's got some chicken pox.
In the garden, you see.
That's insane. I have never heard of that. I've never heard of a condition.
No.
That when you get a new bite, it brings all your old bites back. That is unbelievable.
I know.
Wow.
And Susie, your accent is delightful, I've got to say. Thank you. Elizabeth, hello.
Hi, how you going, guys?
Great, Liz. Okay, talk to us. Have you been bitten by something?
Yeah, so in June this year, we were actually heading out to Coral Bay in Exmouth, and on the way out to Coral Bay, we stopped at Billabong, and we had midges all over us.
Midges.
And then a couple of days later, I started to develop these little sores.
Yes.
And they were getting itchy, and then, like Jessica said, started to get puffy, and then I just started getting more and more of them. But we had left Billabong by that stage, and we were in Exmouth. Coral Bay, and they just kept getting worse and worse over 2 weeks, and I just spread throughout my whole body, and they were awful. So then I had to I was Googling and everything, and then I had to convince, okay, we've got bed bugs.
Yes. Why do we all go to bed bugs for some
They're
reason?
most common one. Yeah. They're the ones everyone's heard of.
But it's the most common one, but I've never experienced it before in my life. So it's just delete that. Anyway, bed bugs, yeah.
It was disgusting. So we had a brand new caravan with a brand new mattress, so I ended up stripping it, vacuuming out like a million times, washing all of it. Meanwhile, we were actually meant to be checking out that morning to go up to Exmouth. So washed everything, had to wait for everything to dry. It took us hours to do. Got up to Exmouth. It still continued. Anyways, saw someone at the pharmacy, and then it turned out that they were just sandflies. and they take like about 3 weeks to recover. And so I still got
You're
scars
burning
on my
your
body.
mattress.
But either way,
Wait, a sandfly bite does that. Have you, Sean, you would have been bitten by a sandfly then, wouldn't you?
I do feel like
you
I've been
understand
by
a lot.
sandflies. Yeah. I've
They
been bitten by
were
march
awful,
flies as well.
and they give you like a hemorrhoid cream to clear it up, and it actually works. But like you feel so embarrassed.
Yeah, bulk hemorrhoid cream.
And then just try not to waddle out.
Exactly.
Wow, now I know her. She's walking like a cowgirl.
Oh, thanks, Liz. Sarah called in to say that, Nathan, you're overwatering your plants. Water them base every 2 weeks.
Is that
So
where the
that's
mites
it's
come from?
creating the environment for the mites to grow.
I do. I only found them on one plant, by the way, and I think that one I did all over water. Where do they come from, though? Are they catching the bus there? How do they just get there?
Or are they in the dirt?
Are they in there? Are they in there waiting?
Right,
do they
the
come?
right conditions
Yeah, like
bring
or
them
like,
out.
They're just probably in the soil.
Or are they on the way like, I can sense the plant sweat. Let's go over there. It's over the road. Anyway.
Here's Courtney. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, Courtney.
Courtney, did you get bitten by something bitey?
Yes, something very bitey, a bed bug.
Oh, no. So
they're the
actually,
worst.
because everybody goes there and thinks that's, what's bitten them, but in your case it actually was?
Yeah, so I was a single mum at the time, had this tiny little rental, got a second-hand mattress, and I stripped the whole bed and I found them, and like the actual little bugs squished, all the signs. I took it to the GP. I had over 200 bites. The GP was fascinated, and because I had proof they were actually bed bugs, she took photos and actually put it in a medical journal.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
God, I hope it's not near your private parts.
Courtney, what an honour.
It was an honour, actually. I'm a nurse as well, so it was, my little claim to fame, been riddled with bed bugs.
Yeah.
There's been plenty of beds that you can see that once you put... Is it a light that they put on there? Or
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to get rid of them
see
once
them
you've
in
got
there.
them, though,
You gotta-
isn't it, Courtney?
Yeah.
What did you do to get rid of them?
I went full extermination mode, so... everything, like the mattress, everything was thrown out, the linen, everything in the house, like the cushion covers.
Yeah.
Had
So they like to get in the seams of things.
Yes,
so you
that's
can't
what I heard, and they're really, really tiny. Hey, so when you got your bites, so I'm applying this cream, and it's like 30 grams for my whole body. So they said some people have the biggest surface area. So I'm using that cream every day, and it seems to be on the track of getting them done. So hopefully within 4 days, this might be cleared up. Hopefully. What about bed bugs? What's the how do you treat that?
Well, weeks. So
Weeks.
you had a steroid cream as well, but the actual dots were there for I'm talking 8 to 10 weeks.
Oh,
It was so long.
Nathan, you might not be bikini ready at this rate then.
But
for
I just bought
summer.
the
You're
new
going to have to stay
one.
inside.
It's an extra high
You
thong.
can't expose people to
They're
that
all
at the beach.
range these days.
Thanks,
those
Courtney.
ones.
Christy's in Tuart Hill. Morning, Christy.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Christy.
All right, Christy. Have you been bitten?
I have, and it was a medical mystery. So I had an operation and I was housebound for a while, and everyone that knows me knows I'm a Nazi for cleaning my house. So I had to employ a cleaner, and who later quit because apparently my house was too clean for her. And all of a sudden I broke out in awful spots, and it was painful, it was itchy. I went to my GP, he couldn't figure it out. I went to a dermatologist and paid $400.
Oh, God.
He couldn't figure it out. And then later, I was at home probably about 5 days later, and I saw this little bug, and I Googled it, and it was a carpet beetle. And long story short, it turns out I had carpet beetle dermatitis.
Oh, my God, I've never heard of that.
I've had daddy long legs arthritis before. It's terrible.
It's ridiculous. And now I went back to my doctor and told him what it was, and he said, I've never treated anyone that's had that before.
Oh, wow.
It's on my medical history. So
What does a
every time I
carpet
go-
beetle look like? Does it look like a normal beetle?
It looks like a bit like a ladybug, but a lighter version, and it's got like a little ripple on its back. But now every time I go to my doctor for a referral, he prints out my medical history, and it's got bloody carpet beetle dermatitis.
Yeah,
Carpet
that's right.
beetle dermatitis.
Forever. Oh, that's so
I've
funny.
never heard of a carpet beetle.
You know what?
I know. Google it, guys.
What is
Google
it? What is
They're
it
horrible
like?
things.
What is it like? Because getting an answer of what something is when you don't understand what's happening in your body, that's golden, right? You can't beat that. But what is it like being told that you are, when you're seeing a doctor, this is the first time I've come across this?
Oh, no.
What's that like?
Yeah, I know. It was a bit weird, but it also sends a cleaning person into more of a frenzy.
Yes,
right?
Oh, I'd imagine. Christy.
Yeah, it was in a rug, it turns out. So, you know, about 10 years ago, the shag sort of pile rugs were quite common. It turns out that they were sort of in that. So
they can just fly inside as well. So they're attracted to light and warmth. They can fly inside. They can get inside on pets and clothes. Plus flowers that you bring into the house.
And then they give you the dermatitis. How? They just like rub on you?
It's actually the larvae that causes the irritation.
So they're laying eggs.
Oh, so they're laying eggs in your body.
That's fun.
I'm a surrogate right now for mites.
Surrogate?
They don't eat cotton, linen, or other plant-based or synthetic fabrics. That's good to know.
Wow. These things, and they're all small enough to get in.
You can't see them.
They like the underside of rugs. Wow. Oh, only the larvae feed on fabric. Adults eat nectar and pollen. Isn't that interesting?
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Earlier this morning, Sean was complaining because nothing had been happening in the trade period.
No, I did say that Liam Baker would end up getting to the West Coast Eagles and Tom Barrass will head over to
so where's he going? He's quit football
Liam
altogether?
Baker has come to the West Coast Eagles. He's signed on, yes. Matthew Owies as well from Carlton has joined the West Coast Eagles. The West Coast Eagles have also got pick 12 in this year's draft and picked up pick 73 as a bit of a sweetener. So what they gave up is pick 3 to Carlton. So
they gave up pick 3 for what?
They gave up pick 3 to Carlton.
It's one of these three-way deals.
It's a bit of a three-way deal. Pick 63, I'm not too sure, 63 and 68 are from the West Coast Eagles as well. And Richmond get pick 14, which they were originally going to get from Hawthorn for Tom Barrass to go to Hawthorn. Then the West Coast Eagles would get pick 14 and give it straight to Richmond. But it just become a roundabouts way.
So it's ended up that way anyway. So the Tom Barrass still hasn't happened yet?
No, it hasn't happened yet. The West Coast Eagles still to deal Tom Barrass to Hawthorn. So Hawthorn have to get picks from someone else or future picks to be able to handball.
Yes. It's very confusing, isn't it? It's not like when you're in servo and it's just like 2 king-size Twixes for $6.80.
Well, you know what you're getting there.
Exactly.
Because you know that one's going to cost you $9 and two's going to cost you $5.
Way cheaper.
What do we know about Matthew Owies?
He's a small forward for the Carlton Football Club who was chasing more money. So he was looking to get out of there because he believed he was worth more. He kicked over 30 goals last season. I think he's a spare parts player. He may get better than that, but certainly you can't sneeze at 32, 33 goals.
You know what they say, mo money, mo problems, is what they say.
Absolutely, I hear your word.
Yeah, hey Ross.
Hey Ross. Just want to shout out to Nath. I was watching his face during that entire segment. I think it's like, you know, the clowns at the Royal Show. That just open. Blank expression. Yeah. But then he chips in with, Twix.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.